This is Green Living Bundle, 3-in-1 bundle. Creative recycling side, go zero waste, and living with a green heart. Written by Reen Headley, Lawrence Redd, and Enzo Triston. Read by Luke Jeffrey. This is Creative Recycling Side, the ultimate guide on recycling. Discover effective ways to recycle so we can save the earth and create a better future for our children. Written by Renee Headley. Read by Luke Jeffrey. Introduction. If you think that you're the only one who gets old, then better think again. Even if Earth itself has its own age, and as the years go by, this age adds up, making the world grow older and older, slowly but surely. As one of the billions of people living in this world, one of your responsibilities is to ensure that even if the Earth grows older, it will not be affected by the drastic changes that can make its condition worsen. It is not a secret that the continuous piling of waste has always been one of the serious issues that all countries need to deal with. In this audiobook, you will be further taken into the world of recycling, for you get to learn how this rather simple method can bring great changes to the whole world, specifically to your children and their future children. Chapter 1. Recycling Basics. Synopsis. What do you know about recycling? Are you aware of the things that can and cannot be recycled? What can be done to the recyclable things? Learn about the basics of recycling in this chapter. A glimpse into the world of recycling. Surely you know that everyone must recycle, but the majority of you are probably still a bit unaware of how and what to recycle. Most people simply assume that they are doing the right thing by tossing their recyclables into the bin. Even though this is considered as a crucial step for the process, you need to be mindful of several additional things here. Here, you will explore how you can actually be a conscientious and effective recycler that will then allow you to keep the planet, including the oceans, clean and green. The very first question that needs to be answered is what are the things that can be recycled? In general, the recyclables are being divided into 4 major categories: plastics, paper, metals, and glass. Depending on the recycling laws in your area, you may or may not need to divide the recyclables that you have accordingly. What materials belonging to these categories should be recycled and how are they recycled? Plastics. Majority of the plastics, which include but are not limited to bags, containers, and bottles, are recyclable. But this is only when these have been rinsed out, cleaned, as well as emptied properly. For the plastic bottles, first you need to remove the cap. Then, rinse and empty the bottle before flattening it and replacing the cap. Keep in mind that when recycling the 6-pack rings, it is important to have them cut up for preventing any kind of tragedy in the marine life. You will definitely not want to be the one to blame for injuring or even killing innocent creatures. Remember that toys, airbags, styrofoam, and other kinds of plastic containers that contain toxic material like motor oil cannot be recycled. The perfect way for dealing with such plastics is either to lessen, if not limit, the consumption of the products that are packaged in these, or you can also search for more creative ways of reusing them. Paper. Majority of the forms of paper items include cardboard, newspaper, plates, and paper cups, rinsed out of course. Magazines and books can be placed in recycle bins as well. Bear in mind that shredded paper will be separated from others. Also, remember that soiled paper, facial tissues, together with the greasy pizza boxes, are not recyclable. The best thing is that these things can be composted. Metals. Steel, aluminum, and tin are among those metals which are recyclable. Make sure, however, that all the cans will be emptied and cleaned. You cannot recycle hangers, aluminum foil, paint containers, scrap metals, and helium containers. You can inquire in your place which will take such things off your hands for them to be placed in good use. Glass. Jars, glass bottles, and the containers that can be put in the recycling bin. However, you need to be aware that you need to put broken glass in the garbage bin or utilize this as a kind of art metal, not for recycling purposes. Items including dishware, mirrors, glasses and cups,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?